Hey, what's up you guys? It's Marissa and welcome back to my channel. I don't know if you could tell, but we're in a different room. It also sounds different. To me, this room gets more lighting and better lighting than my room. So that's what we're working with. But ignore behind me that there's stuff. It's not like people live in this house, you know? So it's not going to be perfect all the time. Today's video is going to be a couple story times about my dog. Who I no longer have because he legitimately was my partner in crime. If you knew me, you knew Murphy. If you knew Murphy, you knew me. We went hand in hand. So my dog's name was Murphy. He was a purebred boxer. So like, if you know anything about boxers, they're very hyper and goofy. And let me tell you, he was kind of like maybe the runt of the family. I don't know. He was a little slow, a little special, if you know what I mean. But it gave him character, right? He had character. And, oh, I'm already thinking about stuff he's done. I had Murphy from the age of 7 until I was 20. So that means he was 13 when he got put down. But he was a hoot, man. I loved him. I love him still. He's going to always be my A1. I actually had a dog for a brief period of time who I loved to death, but it just wasn't the same connection as like me and Murphy because Murphy and I were crazy together. We got in trouble together. I was kind of like an only child growing up because my brothers are so much older than me. And so I had Murphy and we literally would like fight crime together or be stupid together as if we were like brother and sister. Murphy, well, purebred boxers and a lot of dogs actually, but I know specifically boxers because that's what I had, so I know more about them. They're deep-chested dogs, so you can't give them a bunch of water, like, because their stomach will flop if they have too much at one time or they drink too fast or something. And Murphy would gulp his water down like he lived in the desert or something. Like he was like never seen water in his life. So we would give him like an 8 ounce. We had 8 ounce cups. We'd give him 8 ounces at a time. But anytime Murphy had the chance to drink water, he would. So my backyard kind of drops off and like there's like common ground, but it's like the water from the streets, so it doesn't like flood the streets. That's what sticks in the common ground. So usually during like the spring/summer, we have like ducks and stuff because it looks like a pond to them, I guess. I mean, if I were to I'm 5'6", and if I were to go in that water, it'd be like up mid-calf to my knee, if at the fullest, okay? My dog would literally drink that water. He would run down the hill, maybe slide a little bit. I've seen him slide. It's the funniest thing. And he would drink that water. And if you go, stop it. No. Murphy, get back here. Murphy, come. He would legitimately ignore you because he'd rather have water than listen and behave. As if he's not getting water when he comes inside. He would even pretend he has to go potty to get water, because he knew when he came back inside, he got water and either 1 treat for going pee or 2 treats for going pee and poop, okay? And he knew, like his food he'd graze on. Also, his biggest weight was 92 pounds. He got fed a lot of human food when my dad was alive, and the vet was just like, he needs to lose weight, but no, my dad still fed him everything. And he was a chunky boy. Murphy caused me to break my toe. I broke my left pinky toe when I was in 3rd or 4th grade. And here's what happened, okay? As a youngin', I used to wear toe socks because I hated the seam on my pinky toe. Okay, so toe socks, I don't know how nobody would know what these are, but just to explain, it's basically a sock where every toe is individually in its own place. Instead of like the sock covering all the toes and they're like this, it's like this. It's like a glove versus a mitten, okay? And I was running in the apartment. Murphy would chase me. But Murphy would, like, when he got to me, he would nibble my butt for some reason and then, like, run away. It's like, what the heck? The whole apartment was carpet except for the bathrooms and the kitchen, okay? And I was running from Murphy. And I tried to make a quick fake turn, but then I went to the kitchen. But he was too smart for that. No, you can't fool Murphy. And I went into the kitchen and I realized, or I was on my way to the kitchen and I realized he was still behind me. I went, oh shoot. And I ran into the kitchen. I slid and I busted my butt. But my foot went under the stove. And I had toe socks on. I guess somewhere in between the way my shoulder just popped. The way it came out from underneath the stove or something when it hit the stove, I don't know, it broke my toe, okay? And then the next day, I didn't even know my toe was broken. The next day, my foot was like extremely itchy. And me being the kid I was growing up, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take my sock and shoe off in the middle of class because my foot is itchy, okay? And I'm looking at my foot and I'm like, something looks off. Like, I don't remember painting. Like, I would get paint anywhere when I painted. I actually couldn't paint much. I had to paint on the deck because I was messy. But I was like, And then the teacher looked over and was like, oh my gosh. Like, are you okay? I said, I guess so. Why? She goes, your toe is black. Well, yeah, I know. I don't know what happened. And come to find out, it was broken, but I didn't feel anything. I didn't feel it break. But my toe is now crooked. Very oddly crooked. Like, if you look at my feet, you can tell it was broken. When I get pedicures, all I can think of is, damn, she's like judging my toe. Because I know for a fact it's crooked. Like, just looking at it right now, it almost looks like I have a huge bunion on the side of my foot and then my toe goes like a diagonal slant. Like, I would show you, but that's kind of gross. I'm going to show you anyway. See this? It broke like right here. So my like toe hugs this one, which pushes this one into this one. But it's like bumped out right here, and then it dents in, and it's bumped out again. It's really like screwed up. But, you know, you can't really do anything for a toe, and that's exactly what happened. We didn't do anything. It just kind of healed by itself, and I was fine. If you did enjoy today's video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I post on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and sometimes in between. And until next time, Marissa is out.